In the last video, I told you about the failure that nearly broke me. I thought it was the end of my story. But what if I told you that failure was actually the beginning of my comeback? Failure doesn't just leave scars, it leaves choices. You either stay down or you rise. And in my darkest moment, I realized I had to make a decision: quit for good or rebuild from the ashes. Have you ever been at that point where you had to choose between giving up and trying one more time? Maybe you've been there too. Standing at that crossroads where one path leads to giving up, and the other demands strength you're not even sure you have. That's where I was. If you've ever stood at that crossroads, what choice did you make and why? I had no money, no clear plan, and honestly, no confidence. But I had one thing left: the lessons I learned from failing. And those lessons became my survival guide. Looking back, what lesson did failure teach you that success never could? The first step I took was simple, but powerful. I owned my failure. I stopped blaming circumstances, people, and bad luck. I said to myself, this happened, and I'm responsible for what comes next. That shift alone gave me power. What was the moment you realized you had to take responsibility for your own comeback? The next step? Small wins. I stopped chasing overnight success and started stacking little victories, one day, one task, one promise to myself at a time. Slowly, the confidence I thought I had lost forever started to come back. What small step helped you rebuild after your biggest setback? And then came the hardest part: consistency. Anyone can get fired up for a week. But real growth comes when you keep showing up, even when you're tired, even when no one's watching, even when the world doubts you. What's harder for you, starting over, or staying consistent after you've started? That's how failure transformed into my greatest advantage. Because when you've already been broken, you stop fearing the fall. And when you stop fearing the fall, you start rising higher than you ever imagined. Do you believe your lowest moment prepared you for your greatest growth? So let me ask you this: are you in your comeback season right now? What's one small step you can take today to rebuild after failure? Comment below, I want to cheer you on. Remember, failure is not the end, it's the foundation. Your scars are proof that you survived, and your next chapter is proof that you're unstoppable. So if this spoke to you, hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe on YouTube or follow on Facebook, because in part 3, I'll show you the secret to turning your comeback into lasting success.